JV.
What's up, man? How's it going today?
Living the dream, baby.
Yeah.
Living the dream, man.
Mondays, right?
Yeah,
Monday.
almost Memorial Weekend, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Got anything in store?
Not really. I got a 3-day weekend, but nothing planned. That seems exciting just yet.
Yeah, I'm working on a 4-day weekend, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, me and
4 days. Oh, my gosh.
me and buddy John, we're heading down to the beach.
Oh.
Little dirty Myrtle action.
Yeah.
Or as my wife says, North Myrtle. Okay, we don't go down to Myrtle Beach.
We went there around this time like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never going back ever again. In general.
I mean,
I'm
that's
never going back to that place ever. Nah, I'm just kidding. It was like fine, like the first 2 days we were there, and then once everybody started loading in, it was just mayhem.
Yeah. It's I think it's Bike Week.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it was. It's Bike Week.
Yeah.
I think they do that most Memorial.
Just wild.
Yeah, so I think we went down we were there from a Wednesday to Sunday.
Nice.
Wednesday and Thursday were awesome. So it was Friday hit though. That was game over. We were ready to get out of there.
Just wild.
Yeah, I mean you can't even like go anywhere because as soon as you pull out of a parking lot, you have no parking space ever.
You know.
It's done.
And it's like traffic up and down 17.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I don't know if it's called even call that traffic. I mean, it's just like people just loitering.
You're right. There people are just kind of like standing.
Yeah, and then they block off the streets and stuff there too. Yeah, not our thing.
Myrtle Beach gets kind of wild.
Yeah.
I'm excited to go golfing. Golfing and drinking.
That's fine.
I'm 35. That's what I do now.
That's where it's at. Be nowhere near that coastal road there.
All right, dude. Let's talk about this new Marvel trailer that dropped, brother.
Uh-oh.
She-Hulk, attorney at law. Talk to me.
You know, I'm cool for maybe getting close to passing the torch kind of storyline. You know, Hulk and he's got a lot of stuff going on. He's going to need to chill out pretty soon. But like we kind of discussed, I mean, the CGI in this one does not look great right now.
I don't know if that is the finish. I hope that's not the finished product.
Not.
Because Bruce Banner looked good.
I mean, yeah, he looked like he's been looking. I mean, it didn't look like they spared any. They weren't like, let's turn down the quality on him.
Yeah, they didn't do that at all. Why couldn't they just do the same with her?
And it may be it's just they had to get something out.
Yeah, maybe that's not a finished product or something.
I mean, we got a good thing for that one when we talk about Chippendale Rescue Rangers here in a little bit. That's kind of the same situation, right? But I mean, the story and kind of what's going on, seems like it's gonna be kind of fun. But
yeah,
that's just if that's what I have to look at the whole time, I'm not looking forward to that.
Well, we have the very talented Tatiana Maslany, okay?
Nice.
Schroeder, Destroyer, the other half, The Vow, Eastern Promises. She was in Perry Mason. She's very talented. Orphan Black is what she's really known for. And so she has a lot of drama, but she brings a lot of comedy here as well.
Yeah.
But I like it that she's playing a woman in her 30s.
Yeah.
Like, let's strip everything away. Yeah, she's a Marvel superhero.
Well, that's what's up front, right?
Yeah.
That storyline of her figuring this out.
She's an attorney. She's leading a practice for mutants. That's cool. But where is the dynamic going to come from? Is there going to be like a problem where they have to get to the bottom of it or what's
Right.
going to happen. It could be like a 7 or 8 part just series about her life
Yeah.
and just make it a comedy and just like her struggles. And you know what? I'll watch it.
Yeah. I just, it'd be tough to watch it like that though.
It'll be it's different.
You lose a little bit of that personality, I think, if she doesn't look better.
Oh, that I am.
Yeah.
So I am 1,000% sure that she's not. She's gonna look way better, and I think they just had to throw that out.
Yeah,
I think Marvel has a timeline. Movie Studios has a timeline, and they were like, you know how some Marvel trailers like Civil War where they did not add Spider-Man, or where they take out, or the Spider-Man No Way Home, where they at the end where they took out the other 2 Spider-Men.
Spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen it by now, gosh.
Seen it like 17 times over the last 2 weeks.
I think they can, they can use a little super gloss here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I
mean, dude, this is going to have Ruffalo, Tim Roth.
Yeah.
Tim Roth is Abomination's coming, and he's not the Abomination. Benedict Wong is going to be in this, dude. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Wong is everywhere.
He really is, isn't he? He's like been in every single movie.
I love it.
And I'm there for it too, yeah.
All right, guys. So we'll throw this one on our socials. Let us know what you think about it. Are you excited to watch this? Maybe it's something that we talk about in the future. Rescue Rangers.
Yeah, I hope you saw it.
1,000% saw it. Yes, Saturday.
Yeah, that's all. Me and the wife had a movie date Friday.
Nice.
Watch this. I had a good time, dude. It was funny. It was a lot of good things from over the years popped up in this one,
and that's all it needed to be.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all it needed to be, was just a really good, clean time.
Yeah. I mean, it was a little messed up. It was a little messed up. If anybody hasn't seen it yet, the concept of their adventure is kind of messed up.
Yeah, man. A lot of it's. I mean, if you bring it back to humans, it's human trafficking.
Yeah,
is what the story is.
Yeah,
right. But instead of humans, it's cartoon trafficking. Right. That's exactly what it is.
It's so messed up.
And then, like, who's involved at this as well?
Yeah.
Right. Does it go to the top? Like, who's going involved? Whatever. Obviously, Mulaney and Sandberg and just them, their tandem going back and forth was just phenomenal.
I really liked how we kind of talked about the trailer, of it being like their life, like they're actors, they're not just TV show characters, and this played through the whole thing in the best way, I thought. And the people you see, it's like, they're older, they're maybe struggling, they're got wrapped up into things you should have been wrapped up in. I thought it was great, man. I had a good time.
Dude, I love it, man. Like, Chip has a dog at home. Like, he comes home, he opens the door and it's like, "Hey, honey, are you home? Whatever. Are you home, baby? Or whatever." And then it's like this humongous dog, right?
Oh boy, yeah. It's a pretty nice spread though.
So yeah. So other than obviously Mulaney and Sandberg, who was your favorite character?
Ooh. Well, I think the one that made me like kind of laugh the hardest as their character life went was probably Peter Pan, right?
Sweet Pete, bro.
I mean, you see it happening, and then you get like the backstory of how it happened. And I was laughing so hard. I was like, that's funny because it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
It makes sense in his life journey.
Dude, the great talented
fun,
Will Arnett, bro. Yeah.
But they were all fun, man.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
We got Seth Rogen doing literally every one of his voices, all the way back to Monsters vs. Aliens, man. Like, just phenomenal.
And I'm sure that the old socials have already cracked the whole Sonic thing.
The ugly Sonic.
Yeah.
I was going to bring that up. I was scared too. That was scary.
It's whatever at this point. All right. His role in here was like, it was almost like him picking up the pieces from his former career.
Yeah.
Right.
Trying to make a name for himself.
Make a name for himself. And I was reading something about this, and they were talking about how they could do that because they never mentioned like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
So they kind of slipped under the radar being able to use Ugly Sonic, which was fantastic.
Dude, we've had a lot of cameos actually, man. Yeah. One half of Beavis and Butthead. Did you see that one? He was in the sauna area or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was in there.
And the dad from South Park was in there, too.
The dad from South Park was in there.
And there was one other guy in there, but I can't remember who it was.
Dude.
I think those three guys. Yeah.
They pulled this off, man. This, like when we talked about this last week, it was one, I didn't know it was going to come out so soon.
Yeah, it happened fast.
I had no clue because the trailer dropped, saw the trailer. Next week, boom.
Yeah, I mean, it was like 3 weeks maybe at the max from when I saw it and sent it to you.
Oh, well, then you're the one who slept on it then for me. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're just holding the cards, I see. That's how we're doing in this marriage now, Javier. You're just going to hold all the cards from me, okay? I missed one trailer, and you're like, I'm not giving it to him. Nope. You just pick your battles, don't you, buddy?
Oh, yeah, pretty much that's what happened.
But no, I like how they really pulled this off, man. This was fun for the entire family, and yeah, you'll be able to see stuff, you know, from when your parents were growing up. Stuff like now, it's just a really good time, man. Really excited about this. It's got some rewatchability. Yeah. It was fun.
Oh yeah, it was good.
It's got that guy behind you.
Of course it does, man.
Of course it does. JK's and everything.
Yes.
Guys, check out Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers, streaming right now on Disney Plus. Let us know your thoughts. Definitely. Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I'm Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we're discussing the trailers for 3,000 Years of Longing, Prey, and our Movie of the Week, Term Life. All right, Mr. Villalobos. We're about to have some dope trailers in the next few weeks, man. I am really excited about the trailers that have been dropping.
Super stoked.
Like, I almost was like, dude, let's just drop this movie and let's do like a whole hour of the different trailers. But then, like, we'll have nothing like for next month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got to spread out
the love.
You got to do that right now, especially the lull we had.
Yeah,
can't
do that again, dude.
Yeah, that was not good.
Yeah, we were doing like. Not even straight to DVD or straight to stream. We're doing straight to VHS movies. You know what I mean? Like, that's bad.
Yeah, they're giving those away on like thumb drives or something.
You know when you walk into your grocery store and it was like $5 movies? We were doing that. Oh, man. Let's talk about this one, dude. This is from George Miller, the crazy mind of George Miller, 3,000 Years of Longing. A lonely scholar on a trip to Istanbul discovers a jinn who offers her 3 wishes in exchange for his freedom. Talk to me, brother.
Yeah, this one looks like it's going to be kind of quirky, sexy, kind of also a little horror mixed in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the like spider thing that came out of the person or whatever it was. I'm not about that. I'm not cool with that, but It looked pretty awesome in this movie. Yeah. These two are great actors as well. Obviously, Idris Elba, and Tyndall Swinton. I don't know, man. It's gonna be. It feels like it's gonna be kind of choppy too. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be just like a straight flowing movie. There's gonna be maybe a lot of flashbacks, a lot of
flash forwards and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I got that vibe as well,
Yeah.
man. You have Tilda Swinton, who is this really bored scholar, and she gets this what she just thinks is just like a beautiful piece of art.
Yeah.
You know, does the Aladdin thing, spits on it, kind of rubs it, and then this big ass genie pops out. Right? He is huge at first, but like it like that in Aladdin as well. So it's really cool. And it's just like this chocolate, sexy Idris Elba, man. So all the ladies are like, definitely already seeing this movie, obviously. And he's shirtless a lot of the time in the trailer. So we're gonna post this on our socials. But I don't know how this movie is gonna go, man. Like,
it looks kind of like you maybe get to see some of his story because it looks like you're in that time of them, and then you see maybe some of his history, how he became this, maybe, or other people he's had wishes for, or whatever. But I mean, it looks like it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. Really excited for this. This drops in September of this year. So with us on our trailers, let us know what you think, guys. Star studded with Idris Elba and Tilda Swinton. So let's go. All right, man. Prey. The origin story of the Predator in the world of the Comanche Nation 300 years ago. Naru, a skilled female warrior, fights to protect her tribe against one of the first highly evolved predators to land on Earth. That's it.
That was better than the teaser trailer.
Dude, I know.
The teaser trailer didn't give us anything at all, aside from seeing kind of where he's located at, just like in some woods.
Yeah. I love all of the Predator movies, except for like AVP was whack. AVP was cool. AVP 2 was whack.
Was that Requiem?
Yeah.
Requiem?
Yeah, that was whack. But Predator, Predator 2, Predators, the Predator that came out in 2018 was dope.
Right.
Like, I love these. Predator 2 is my favorite.
Yeah,
like,
I've never been
6'4" Danny Glover versus like a 6'9" Predator. That sounds like an even matchup to me.
After like the first Alien or so, maybe the second one, maybe didn't really. Alien kind of. It's like, all right.
Not a real
y'all
fan.
You're just animals, right? Like predators, they're hunters. I see what you're saying now. Yeah. They do stuff. They kind of have a mission.
Tactical.
Yeah, and aliens are just animals, right? So it was hard to keep that, like, I felt like the freshness of that.
Yeah.
Because like all the Predator movies kind of were able to have a little bit of a different gimmick for them, right? Whether they were like hunting the people or whatever.
Hunting each other or whatever the case is, right? And like humans are involved somehow. There was always some different type of gimmick, which was really dope.
Yeah.
You're right. Going back to Alien and Aliens, I'm good.
Exactly.
I'm good. Yeah. But like this is going to be refreshing, man. This is going to be fantastic. I hope that they do this with whatever native language or whatever, and we have, caption at the bottom.
Right.
That'll just add more like in-depthness of like this time frame.
I don't hear very well anyway, so I always have captions on.
There you go. You got the captions on anyway.
All the years of rock and roll took their toll. Yeah, man. I think this is gonna be pretty fun. I mean, we get to see just another side of them, another time period. See what maybe this leads to how that first one came about. I don't know.
I mean, you don't know, right? And then like the cool thing about it is watching at the end of Predator 2. You know, these guys have been here, time and time and time again. When like they throw Danny Glover the musket after killing one of theirs, my man is like, oh, everybody's like, whoa, y'all been here before,
yeah,
and y'all are gonna be back. This is your hunting ground.
Yeah, they've been there through different time periods, right? It's kind of what all this is leading up to.
Very excited for this, man. This is gonna be a fun movie. August 5th. This will be a back to school movie. Yeah, sweet. This one drops right on Hulu.
Oh,
so I would like to be in the theaters for this. I would definitely love to watch this on the biggest screen possible, but I guess my couch is gonna have to work.
Go over to the crib and hang out.
You do got a humongous television, bro.
I mean, proportionally for my living room, it's very large.
Yes.
Not humongous, but it's like if I had like an 85-inch TV, it would be like movie theater proportions. But I don't have that. It's a 65-inch TV.
Oh, it's only 65?
It's 65.
I thought it was a 70.
No.
Oh, man.
But like I said,
huge.
Proportionally.
Because of the way the dimensions are at the crib, yes. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Guys, are you excited about another Predator movie? It's not even called Predator. It's called Prey.
Yeah.
Right? I want to see this chick go up against him. That's something we have not seen yet.
Yeah.
Right? We've seen all these like big burly men.
Arnold,
Danny Glover. I don't even know the dude's name from Predators. We got what's the dude from
oh no, we're gonna do this again.
Crap, we're just not good at it, are we?
Which one are you gonna say? Guy from what?
The Pianist.
I don't know.
The guy from The Pianist.
I know which guy you're talking about in my head.
Do you?
Face wise.
Adrian Brody from Predators, 2010.
I would have never got that name.
Directed by Nimrod Antel. You know, so we get all, and then he was jacked in that movie, dude. This has your boy from. We're getting off topic here. I apologize. And your boy Topher Grace in it.
Yeah,
that one.
From Spider-Man 3, the best one.
I think this was his next movie, actually. After Spider-Man 3, and then he did this. He's like, I'm going to continue to be the villain.
Yeah.
No, guys, we're going to throw Prey up. Really excited to see a chick go after this predator and protect her family and everything. So that's going to be fun, guys. Definitely. All right, guys, we are doing Term Life. This movie dropped in 2016. A few other flicks that dropped that year was The Fifth Wave, Hacksaw Ridge, Me Before You, Silence, Fences, Nerve, Sausage Party. That was just fantastic.
Good times.
Nocturnal Animals, and the quiet sequel to a great monster disaster movie, 10 Cloverfield Lane. Might I add, Dan Trachtenberg, who is directing Prey, directed 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah.
Little trivia for you there.
That's right.
All right, guys. Term Life is directed by the great Peter Billingsley, written by A.J. Lieberman.
Another one I couldn't find a budget on. So we really got to get that PI on retainer, like we talked about.
Got to get that PI on retainer.
Box office brought in $89,546. So I don't know how big that budget was.
I got that in pennies over here, bro.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't seem like a very good number at all. Not at all. So we got starring in this one Vince Vaughn as Nick Burrow, Haley Steinfeld as Kate Burrow, Bill Paxton as Detective Joe Keenan, Jonathan Banks as Harper, Mike Epps as Detective Daryl Mosley. I was wondering why he was just the most serious person in this movie. I feel like he was the most serious person. We'll get to that in a minute.
He really was.
We got Jordi Moya as Victor Vasquez, Shea Wiggum as Detective Matty Miller,
Can't breathe.
John Favreau as Jimmy Lincoln, Terrence Howard as Sheriff Braden, Cain Velasquez as Marco, and about 25 other people.
Yeah.
But those are the people that we see show up a lot in this one. So
yeah,
we'll stick with that.
It seems like with that $89K, nobody got paid.
They definitely
did a.
Everybody was lawsuits.
Everybody did this pro bono. Okay.
Yeah, and they didn't know it though to start off.
They had no clue. Everybody was like, you know what? We'll just take our share from the box office.
Vince Vaughn was like, I'm just going to take this we have here and go ahead and head out, guys.
Vince Vaughn says, I'm the producer
of
this. This is from Wild West Films. So, give me that. Give me that. 1 for you, 3 for me. All right, brother. Go ahead and give us a quick synopsis, man.
This will be a quick one. We got Nick Burrow. He sells plans for heists. The heist goes sideways that he's sold and is forced to go on the run with his daughter, Kate. During this time, he's trying to figure out who double-crossed him so that he can have the two of them make it out of this alive.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Another movie where we're dealing with the protagonists. They're just criminals.
Yeah.
We're hanging out in the criminal underworld these last couple of weeks, bro. What are we doing?
That's fine.
That's
what it is, man. It's just another side of it, right? Can't be good guys, bad guys every time.
Yeah, bro. Can't be the Hulk every time. All right, brother. Let's go ahead and start off the top here. Vince Vaughn, our lead, as Nick Barrow. First and foremost, man, it's Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
And the one thing about Vince Vaughn that we love about Vince Vaughn is that he's going to be Vince Vaughn in everything that he does.
Yeah.
That's why he's been doing it the way he's been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
You know, he adds his own different flair to different characters and everything. But at the end of the day, he's just a smooth, fast-talking guy who's going to get the last line.
Right.
But he is a job planner, and those jobs are heists, right?
Yes.
And he's been in this criminal underworld for a while. He's really good at it, except for his last job.
Yeah, that was not good.
Not good at all.
Everything went bad.
So, you know,
Actually, no, everything went perfect.
It did.
The job actually went exactly like he planned it. What he didn't plan is what the bad part was.
Was the bad part. So, job goes right, but the people who did the job gets killed.
Yeah.
And he's basically blamed and framed for their murder.
Right.
So there's a drug cartel after him the entire movie.
Right, because the head of that, whatever the cartel part of it is, like you said.
Victor Vasquez.
Yeah, so him, I don't think they ever say what the name of it was.
What the name of the cartel is?
Yeah. I think they did, but I don't remember what it was. It was just a bunch of words.
Let's just say the Vasquez cartel.
So, yeah, part of that group that started the heist was his son.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously he does not make it out of the heist, which is what gets this whole thing rolling.
And what Barrow has to do is protect his daughter, who is 16, kind of living on her own in the world. Mom's going through like alcoholism and stuff like that, right? So she has it pretty bad, and he has to protect her. It's the only person in his life that he loves. He wants to definitely protect her. So it becomes this Starsky and Hutch kind of father daughter type thing, right?
I never put that together. Right. Well, yeah, you're exactly right. Because they start off not liking each other.
Exactly.
Because they don't know each other. Right?
Exactly.
He's barely not been a great dad. And like from that character, you get like he's never been around. Like,
yeah,
she barely knows him, like his face almost.
True. One thing that starts to unravel, and this is kind of getting into Haley Steinfeld's character, but when they're together, he has this like box of different like photos of her growing up. So he's loving her and admiring her from afar, but doesn't want to be close to her because of the line of work that he's in. And I actually appreciate that, man. For some guy who's kind of doing this, he still is there for his daughter.
Right.
Let's talk about her, man. We got Haley Steinfeld as Kate Barrow, man. This 16-year-old kind of rebel.
Yeah.
Right? Kind of down on her luck.
Yeah, she's trying to survive, basically. Like I said, with her mother being, I guess, at rehab or something like that, she's just living by herself.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Just out there.
Yeah. All the friends are like, so you just stay here by yourself? What do you do by yourself? She's like, I like
to party.
Just here. Yeah, exactly. I like to party, yeah.
Which she does.
Yes, yeah.
The drinking, the getting arrested for public intoxication. It's a short film. It's not long at all, guys. It's literally 93 minutes. So when it comes to character development, right, you're going to get a line or two about everybody.
Yep.
So even about Kate, her mom's going through this. Her dad's not around per se. So obviously, what does the 16-year-old kid do? Whatever the hell they want to do. And they kind of fall into this. She quickly becomes an ally to Nick when they're together. And, they start bonding and loving on each other. I even love it when they're at the Carnival, man. I thought that was really dope, actually. Once again, because it's a short movie, there's little time for those character development.
Yeah.
But it's that quick scene with them together on the Ferris wheel. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, and they bond over criminal stuff, though.
I did notice that, yes.
The first bond, like I said, the fair was like he was trying to teach her how to shoot.
Yeah.
And then what's next? Kind of like when they're sitting on the park bench and he's talking through how to rob a bakery. They're bonding all over his bad stuff. And we see how that plays out at the end of the movie.
Hey, man, bonding is bonding. Yeah. However you get it done. She becomes a big proponent with trying to help clear Nick's name. So that's pretty exciting to watch in this. And Haley Steinfeld, she's pretty much a badass. Like, she's a really good actor. Fantastic. All right, now we got the late, great Bill Paxton as Detective Joe Keenan. Talk to me, brother.
I mean, this is just another great movie that he's played a role in.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole movie, let me back up just a second. I said that the whole movie isn't the greatest movie.
No.
I'll take that back real quick. But each of these characters played good roles for themselves. Bill Paxton, he's kind of has that aggressive, like we talked about. He's got that energy when you're watching him, especially in a detective, a police role, anything like that. And he did the same thing he always does in this movie. Just his scenes, he led them, and he was fun to watch.
Yeah, man, he's a very strong actor, always has been, and then as this role as Detective Joe Keenan, he's strong.
Yeah,
the leader of his division, and I love it how they're like quiet around him as well, bro. Like, yo, man, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, right?
Well, it's cool. He's scary, but he's also scared.
Yeah,
he's got that fear in him with all the mess that's going down.
It's that like fight. He has that fight or flight in him in this movie, right? He is scared, but he's also going to try to fight his way out, of everything, right? He's the him and his team are the reason why the heist the heist did go good, but Vasquez's son dies. They come through and kill him and then burn the money and everything. So,
yeah,
there's that.
Yes, not good.
All right, brother. Let's. Jonathan Banks is in as Harper. What I like about Jonathan Banks, man, he is, and you're gonna appreciate this. You ready for this?
I'm ready for you to say it right now. If you don't say it, I will.
He's the
Yeah, if you don't say it, I will. He said, "Go ahead and get it out."
oh, man, he's the guy in the chair. Okay.
Yes,
but he is though, man. He's
Yeah.
like this. Okay, so Harper teaches Borrow everything that he knows, right?
Yeah.
Helps him come up in the game of this criminal underworld, and we meet him when he's doing shooting lessons at the range or whatever. I don't know. I don't shoot anything. Wherever the hell he is, but that's where we meet him, and then we find out that they've known each other for a while. They've done jobs together. He's an old man now.
Yeah, when they're all kind of got their pieces right, they got their own roles.
Yeah,
everybody kind of plays their role. Then you got, we'll get to him in a minute, but John Favreau, he's got his role. They all have a piece of information, and then they get together.
Got to piece it together.
And Harper's kind of that hub, I guess, to where he's the one that puts everybody together to make the thing happen. So, yeah, he's pretty awesome.
He's the liaison for everybody.
Yeah, he's always cool, man. He's just always just chill. Like,
Jonathan Banks has, like, the dopest. Like, I remember him from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
And he says that really dope, deep voice, right? And it's just commanding the entire time. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, very, like, commanding, very... Feels like he's got a lot of wisdom.
Yeah.
Like the way he talks and delivers his words. Yeah, he was awesome.
All right, man. Talk about your boy Mike Epps, Detective Daryl Mosley. What were you saying when you were talking about
I've
him?
never seen this dude this serious ever.
Me neither.
Like, there was no punchlines. There was barely any smiles, if there was even one. And his lines were just, the whole time were just serious lines. It was just weird. Like,
I feel like in this movie, man, like he definitely was going for the Oscar.
Yeah. Well, there was no reason for like comedy, really, other than some kind of dry humor, snarky things. But for them and kind of what they were going through, there was no need for him to be funny, but it was weird.
And what I kind of want to do, man, is because I watched him in this, and I mean, next Friday, dude, like just iconic Mike Epps movie. I don't know why we have not done that yet, right? Very iconic. I kind of want to watch some post-term life Mike Epps movies and kind of see where his acting is. Obviously, don't watch the comedies, but there's a few on here. I'm going through his Wikipedia that I kind of want to see. That's to see like how he was in these movies. I'm excited to actually see that. So we shall see.
Awesome. Sounds good, man.
Jordi Mola as Victor Vasquez. Dude, when I see Jordi Mola, this dude is nobody. Nobody to me except for Johnny Tapia from Bad Boys 2. Okay, that's all he's ever going to be, dude.
I've seen him around, but yeah, he's not a name that you just like hit the whole filmography, a bunch of different movies. Yeah. But I'm sure you've seen him like all over the place.
Oh, dude. Yeah. He's been in everything, bro. Exactly. But my favorite movie of him, and he's Johnny Tapia, Bad Boys 2, man. He is like the fantastic Colombian drug lord in that movie. And he plays a cartel leader here, man. This guy is just out for revenge.
Yes.
He's just trying to take his gun and shoot whoever the hell is responsible for killing his kid, bro. And like, once again, we're in a world of bad guys.
Yeah.
We're in a world of dirty cops. So, you feel for Nick because he has a daughter.
Right.
And because he didn't do anything, he didn't kill the kid.
It's because he was framed, right? It wasn't him, and now his daughter's having to pay for it.
Exactly. Yeah. You don't feel for the dirty cops. you kind of feel for like Vasquez, right? Even though he's this, drug cartel leader and everything, his kid died. His kid got killed.
Oh yeah.
Like, you want him to have some comeuppance. You know what I mean? Like that's you do, and you're glad when it happens as well.
Yeah, and you got two things. You got one dad who's trying to protect his kid, and you got the other dad who's trying to
avenge his kid.
Yes.
He might be an Avenger. Who knows, guys?
Yeah. Could have a Hispanic Thor. Pretty dope.
Nice.
He had some nice hair, man. You pull it off.
Dude, Johnny Tapia always has nice hair. All right, man. Let's go ahead and jump down here. Sorry. To Terrence Howard as Sheriff Braden.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Terrence Howard. It's weird, man. So, well, actually, let's back up a second. I'm sorry. Let's not do that. Let's go to Shay Wingham as Detective Maddie Miller. This guy was dope, man. Shay is a fantastic actor. I remember him from Boardwalk Empires, where I first encountered him. But he's in everything as well.
Oh yeah,
and he definitely brings that gravitas to this role in regards to being, in this police division of dirty cops.
Yeah,
but also like he wants to get out of this.
Yeah, and it was weird. Like there was 4 or 5 people, right? Let's see, one. It was 4 detect dirty cops, right? And aside from Bill, the other 2, Mike Epps and the other guy, I don't remember what his name was, didn't really have much going on.
No.
They were just there, but Detective Maddie Miller had a big storyline.
Yeah.
Like, he was basically with Bill Paxton the whole time, which I thought was a little weird. That they didn't give the other guys a little bit more.
93 minutes, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but
93 minutes, man. That's all we got.
But yeah, he wants to get out of this thing. It's getting a little too hot for him.
Exactly.
He's got his pension and everything coming around the corner, like he says, but he never gets it. That's right.
Yeah, man. Definitely does not get it, but I do like that there is some, Maddie Miller's kind of pulling at the threads of this overall plan.
Yeah.
Of, being these dirty cops. He's like, I'm done.
Right. And they showed him, looks like he was trying to turn a little bit on the guys, but we never really get that full story.
Yeah. All right, dude. My favorite character in the entire movie, man. Jon Favreau and Jimmy Lincoln, bro. This guy, dude.
Yeah,
This is Jon Favreau's like, dude, I'm busy with everything Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, stuff like that. I got like 15 minutes, okay?
Like, we got you.
We got
we got you.
Well, he's best friends with like Vince Vaughn and Peter Billingsley, so he's part of the Wild West films.
Yeah.
He does with them, but him as like the guy who puts everybody in contact, dude. Just fantastic. So just a few minutes that he's on screen, man.
Yeah.
Usually it's like Vince Vaughn who's delivering those quips, those one-liners, right? Really fast, really funny here. Favreau was like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get it done.
Got a lot going on right now.
Yeah,
guys.
man. You guys, if you've not seen this movie, once again, it is now playing on Netflix. Jon Favreau's great in this. All right, now we can run over here to Terrence Howard as Sheriff Braden. I didn't think, and the reason why I wanted to go back up top because I missed it, I didn't think Jon Favreau and Terrence Howard would ever work together again. But now thinking about it, they weren't in a scene together, so it doesn't even matter.
Right.
After the whole Iron Man 2 thing, but talk to me, Terrence Howard as Sheriff Braden.
I mean, he portrayed this sheriff of this small town pretty well. There's like three cops in the whole town. He was one of them. He plays a significant role with getting kind of from where it seems like Vince Vaughn and Nick and Kate are in a good spot, kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
and he helps push it to kind of that end, the end of the movie where it all goes awry, right? Yeah, I mean he portrayed the sheriff pretty well. I don't know much more to say about it.
I will say this, man. He does. I'm going to say this. I appreciate big city and small town law enforcement, okay?
Right.
But he portrayed small town, doesn't really check all the boxes
Right.
before he does something or lets something happen.
But he has a good moral compass.
Yes. Yeah, he definitely does.
Because once he finds out that things aren't right, he tries to do the right thing a little late, but you know,
a little late in the game.
Yeah.
And definitely does not make it out alive, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, man. So let's talk about the look and the feel. This movie, shot in Georgia, looks like it could be shot anywhere. I really was not digging the sets. I take that back. Jimmy Lincoln's apartment was dope.
Fair enough.
We still don't know where the heck his cat is, right? But everything else, man, it looked like a run-of-the-mill CW
Low budget.
Low budget.
Can't build sets. We just gotta find some places and hope it works out, kind of thing.
Yeah, man. Even at one point at the end there, you might. How many times have you watched this movie now?
One time.
So I've seen this like 2 or 3 times.
Fair enough.
Even at the end,
I feel like that's a lot.
It is.
Okay.
It is, because I was like, well, we're jumping, but like, I couldn't have thought it was that, right? let me try again, is what it was. But like, at the end of the movie, when he's talking to his daughter, and then she's talking about the heist that she's trying to think of, or whatever.
Yeah.
He's right here, she's right here, and the camera keeps panning. I don't think they were in the same bubble at the same exact time. I think they filmed her,
right,
and then they filmed him, and then they smacked it together.
It did look a little weird.
It looked a little weird.
Yeah.
Okay,
I give you that.
Right?
I noticed that.
And
Yeah.
I was just like, what the?
I think I just bypassed it, but I remember it being like, something's a little fuzzy that shouldn't be.
Yeah, she's definitely like has a green. This is a green screen for her.
Right.
She's behind a blue or a green screen.
Yeah.
I don't know what color they use these days, man. It's 2022. Who knows? This was 2016, so who even knows? But there was nothing about this movie that was just like, oh wow, I'm in this world. Yeah. My favorite type of movies, right, are movies where you feel like you're a part of the world.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight, I felt like I'm part of that world. Inception, I thought I was a part of that world. Michael Mann's Heat, thought I was a part of that world, right? Every Indiana Jones movie, I think I'm with him.
Yeah, some movies make you feel like you're standing there, being a part of it, right? Is what you're saying. Like you're moving, you're seeing certain views, and this one was real steady. Like,
it was like a CW show, and I think I'm not talking junk about CW shows, but my point is like you have a set amount of money to use,
and I think it was just a low budget.
Yeah,
just super low budget for these guys. But yeah, I agree. It was very. You felt kind of out of place, I guess, like you weren't part of the filming, or you weren't a character, kind of just watching what was going on.
Yeah, and don't even get me started on the music. Was there music?
I have no clue.
I have no clue at all.
I don't think
I heard a single line of music.
It was just like town noise, the whole background noise the whole time.
Just carnival noises. All right, man. Just a quick theme, man. Not going to take too much time here. What this story is basically trying to say here, and this is actually from a book called Term Life by the person who wrote the screenplay. This is a man who's understands with the world that he's in, but at the same exact time knows that he has to be there for his family and loved one, being his daughter.
Right.
Where it's less of a choice. You have a choice to be in this world. You don't have a choice to be a dad, right? And I think he understands that at the end, where it's very important for him to be there for Kate because she's at a pivotal point in her life. And because what mom is going through, they both are all that they have.
Right.
So, like, cherish that. He finds this out through a blood-ridden 93-minute movie, but, whatever. A lot of bullets and ass was flying, but whatever.
Yeah. Any way you can get it, right?
Any way you
can bond, right? Is that what you said?
All right, man. That was our conversation about Term Life. Give me your thoughts and ratings on this one, sir.
Yeah, I'm going to do... This is going to be a 2 out of 5 buckets for me.
Yeah.
Like I said before, the characters, the actors who portrayed the characters were awesome. You just have it's a great cast.
Yeah.
But the story in the movie was, I don't see any need to rewatch it. And I don't think I'd make it through a second round of it. But, one-time watch is never hurts nobody.
Never hurts anybody, man.
What about you?
Yeah, brother. I love the cast. I hate that it was a really tight 93 minutes.
Yeah.
So I feel like if we would have had more exposition, more character development, you got to flesh out these people.
Yeah, 'cause you got 3 stories going on.
You have 3 stories in 93 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
That means like 30 minutes for each story.
Yeah.
Right?
It's rough.
That's tough.
Yeah. And then you got to combine them all.
And then you gotta No Way Home them at the end, right? Like, you got to do that. Like, okay,
Yeah.
Those guys had almost 3 hours to do that. Okay, so, I love Vince Vaughn, Favreau, Howard, all these guys. Yeah, unfortunately, this gets 1 bucket from me, man, and that's tough. Because, like, I love the premise. I love the setup.
Yeah, it just needs a budget, man. I think that's all. It just needs a budget, and it needs... I bet that's it. I bet it just needs more of a budget, a little more time.
Because, like, the director, right, Peter Billingsley, he directed Couples Retreat.
Right. Fantastic. Right. I mean, the cast, man. The cast is ridiculous. It really is.
He brought us how great Couples Retreat was, right? And how much there was so much character development and saturation, how we fell in love with each and one of these characters and hated some of these people as well, right? There was enough time for that.
Yeah.
But they had a budget. You are correct.
Yeah.
This one, not so much, unfortunately. So, yeah, 1 bucket.
Bro.
Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through Term Life. Next week, we'll be discussing the 1986 smash hit, Top Gun.
And that's streaming on Netflix.
I am Clyde Smith. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram as I am Clyde D. Smith.
I'm Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, Mr. J8200.
I feel the need
for speed. I think we're supposed to say that together, actually.
Yeah, we were supposed to, but
you didn't say it with me.
No, I didn't. I put J. I didn't put CJ.
I put both on mine.
I did not.